You need to be in an interior room away from windows. If you have a bicycle helmet to cover your head with to protect yourself from flying debris, there's going to be debris with this. The storm looks like it has probably just crossed Interstate 39 and is now about ready to. It's on the southeast side of Monroe Center. Oh my goodness, another picture of a large tornado from near Ashton sent to us earlier on. My goodness. Folks, I've been here for almost 12 years. I can't say I've seen something quite like this. And unfortunately, our worst fears are coming true before our very eyes. I just hope people are heeding these warnings. You need to be taking shelter. If you are anywhere in northeastern Ogle County, if you are in Monroe Center or anywhere along the Route 72 corridor, now stretching into DeKalb County, if you're in Genoa, this storm is heading your way. This storm will eventually, at some point, this storm will perhaps graze far southeastern portions of Winnebago County and southwestern portions of Boone County. Cherry Valley Road, you can see highlighted there, near Cherry Valley and Irene Road. That looks like a pretty dangerous place to be. And this, again, if it continues on its path, this could have sights set on Belvedere. And we know Belvedere, we have a history of tornadoes there. And my goodness, we just hope that this sucker lifts up here really shortly. Another picture of the tornado coming in here from Franklin Grove. How are we doing here on some of these pictures here? My goodness. Mitch in the control room, if you can hear me, can you pop up Weather Computer 2 for me? Okay, we're going to try to get Weather Computer 2, in which we are seeing a lot of pictures, a lot of pictures that you have a hard time putting into words. All right, I'm going to see if we can get these pictures on Weather Computer 1. I think I can just refresh this, and yes, we can get some of these pictures here. Here are some of the first pictures we are seeing of the tornado. And folks, what you're about to see is pretty incredible stuff. That is a large tornado near Rochelle. This was at about 6:30 in Cherry Valley. Hard to see if there's anything quite reaching the ground, but it is clear that there is a wall cloud there, and that there have been confirmed tornadoes from near Cherry Valley and the Rockford Airport earlier on. Looks like some lowering near Belvedere as well. I think we may have a few more here, but we're going to we're continuing to get more and more of them in here. But yeah, near Rochelle earlier on, a confirmed large tornado. Let's see what else we have here, because I think we may just have one more. Nope, that's it for now. But in any case, we have visual evidence that this is a very, very serious situation. Let's go to Rockford here right now, where we have a severe thunderstorm warning that continues for basically the west side of town, with gusty winds and hail possible with this more linear structured cluster of thunderstorms. We prefer to see lines, linear thunderstorms, rather than these discrete cells. The linear events tend to be more wind and hail producers. We don't really like any sort of severe weather, but lines are always preferred over these discrete cells, and these discrete cells are the ones that are producing these huge tornadoes. Let's see here. Tornado warning most recently issues includes an area of rotation strengthening in central Ogle County, moving to the east-northeast. So what the Weather Service is telling us here is that this tornado may actually be growing stronger as it continues to move to the east-northeast. Several reports of a large wedge tornado on the ground. We have a new tornado warning for Boone, Ogle, and DeKalb, or for Boone, Ogle, and Winnebago County until 7:45. We've just received a report that a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado near the Stillman Valley, or 8 miles to the northeast of Oregon, moving east at 40 miles per hour. So that storm that storm, if it's east of Stillman Valley, or no, it's over Stillman Valley. If it is over Stillman Valley, we're talking about a storm that could very well work into southern portions of Winnebago County here, along the Route 72 corridor. There is a very well-pronounced hook in this, indicative of some pretty strong rotation. So this is something that we're going to have to watch for Stillman Valley, for Monroe Center once again, for New Milford, for the south side of Rockford, for the Rockford Airport, and then again into Cherry Valley and southwestern portions of Boone County. This is something else. Let me just see here. Cherry Valley law enforcement reports a tornado at 6:40 at Route 20 and Wheeler Road. That is a report that was relayed by the Boone County Sheriff. So a confirmed tornado east of Cherry Valley along Highway 20 and Wheeler Road. Now that's heading out toward the Chrysler plant. Folks, if you know anybody that's at the Chrysler plant, get them on the phone. Tell them that they need to be taking their plan, their safety plan actions right now. There are thousands of people at the Chrysler plant. They need to be sheltered. So if you know somebody that's that is working at Chrysler right now, make sure that they are in a safe place, because a potentially a tornadic storm is heading that way. This is the storm that produced the tornado near Rochelle. So now it's near Cherry Valley, probably just south of Cherry Valley, but heading to the east-northeast and could very well clip the south side of Belvedere. So that's the storm that we see east along the Route 72 corridor in northern portions of DeKalb County, now entering far southern portions of Boone County. This is, again, one that we will have to watch very, very closely. It may stay just south of Highway 20, but that's a very, very close call. So if you know folks at the Belvedere Chrysler plant or any of the suppliers there, make sure that they are in a safe place right now. Let's go back west. The storm that is over near Stillman Valley, south of New Milford, has quite the hook on it. That's moving to the east, about ready to cross over the Route 251 south of New Milford. So Stillman Valley, Davis Junction, New Milford. If you're near the Rockford Airport, you need to take cover immediately here. Yeah, quite the hook on the storm that is over northern DeKalb County.
Just over the Kirkland area right now. Just a couple of minutes ago, a large and extremely dangerous tornado located just west of Kirkland, which is also 11 miles southeast of the Rockford Airport. That's moving to the northeast, 45 miles per hour. And there is also a chance with this storm that we could also see even possibly a second tornado form just east of this. So if you're in Kirkland right now, I mean, you want to be taking cover immediately. We're also, with the same storm, just passed over I-39 just south of Lindenwood. We've received reports of semis tipped over on the interstate and people trapped inside of those. So law enforcement helping those people out right now in that situation. So overall, I mean, this is just a large, extremely dangerous tornado. If you are in the path of this storm, I mean, you don't want to mess around with this. You want to take shelter immediately right now. Again, Kirkland, again, that's moving off to the northeast about at 35 miles per hour. So eventually headed up towards the Garden Prairie area, possibly up towards Marengo if it holds together. So all of you in the path of that storm, you want to be taking shelter right now. This is something you don't want to mess around with, as we have several reports of damage from this storm. This is the same storm that produced the tornado all the way down towards Ashton, and it's just kept on trucking right along off to the northeast. Tornado has been spotted in several locations between Ashton and Kirkland. So this is something we don't see very often. Thankfully, we don't see very often, but when it does, you don't want to mess around with it. You just want to take shelter right now.
Unfortunately, yeah, this is something we are not happy to be seeing. I mean, just look at some of these pictures that are coming in here. This is off of Flag Road near Rochelle. Another picture of a large tornado near Rochelle. I'm just shuffling through these one at a time here. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is near Chena. Large tornado. in Ogle County.